media.
Hey guys, well today we're going to talk about the timeline of DC Studios drama, another reaction this time with a horror comedies, and we're going to do a little rundown tonight, so guys be prepared, it's going to be fun. Guys, welcome back to another episode of The Rundown, right here live on our YouTube channel. We're live on Twitch and on Facebook, so if you don't mind, hit the like, the subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. Like I said, I always say, what the hell are you waiting for? We're having a little fun here on the show. Joining me tonight in studio, because not everybody is in studio. We're going to explain why in a second, because we know what you guys really came to see, me torturing all of my co-hosts. But today in studio with me, as always, is my lovely wife, Joy. Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm cold.
Cold? Good. I'm glad. I can tell. That's why you're covering up the twins there. And also not in studio because it is freaking free. Like, what is it? It's freaking freezing Mr. Bigglesworth. So Tabitha I didn't want her to make the trip to studio. But you volunteered to do it at first.
Well, I mean, I was going to do it, but this is way more convenient when it's this cold. And
I'm listening to the wind, and I'm afraid your car might have been blown off the road.
It's insane. Like, we were just talking about that earlier because I have these very large bushes on the side of my house.
Wait, what are we talking about again? Anyway, but
the very large bushes.
But thanks to global warming, somebody doesn't know what the hell we're talking about. Joining us back via satellite is the return. It is what do we dub you, the temptress of the thirst trap, the navigator commentator, and the Duchess of Dyke, Nixon.
Give her the correct name.
I got her incorrect name because I didn't finish putting it up on there, so I'll fix that later during the show.
Okay.
Hey, Nixon.
Hi.
I forgot to give Tabitha her introductions. Like, Tabitha, we dubbed you the director of reaction, and the sixth element, Tabitha Hamilton. There you go. Yeah, we voted on that one.
Goodness.
So, guys, let me show you exactly how this show is going to go. I got a new graphic up here, so hopefully it works out on my screen here. Let's see if I can pull that up. So I'm going to tell you exactly how the rundown is going to go. Let me go full mass here. So here's a new visual right here, a little clipboard. So today we're going to go through our regular show. We do our entertainment news, our movie reviews. We're going to do a reaction. By the end of the show, though, we're going to run down the trending news. So we're going to give you those little freebie trending news, and we're going to do a We Got Your Mail. But when you're watching us live, and we're glad that you will watch us live, if you want to support us and send us a super chat or donation, what it will do is it will activate new things that will happen onto the show. So viewer choice is what it says there. So if you send a question, a comment, a concern, a $5 super chat, like we always do, we interrupt the show and we will read those out during the show, before or during the We Got Your Mail portion of it. You can see on the clipboard there, $10. There is a Reddit read. There's we'll react to a Reddit read. I think I had that on the ready. Another $10 will do the lame jokes that these two here will probably have ready. They're crazy jokes that they like to say during the show. And then there's also on this, there's a cringeworthy. What cringeworthy is like something, I don't know if I should do something cringy to aggravate the other people on the panel, something that I'm known to do, like I did with my feet and something. And then there's a game called In the Box. And that works if people are here. So I'll explain that next week maybe. But if we reach this week's goal, we've done Rundown After Dark. Now we figured that Rundown After Dark is so much fun that it's no longer for free. It's now behind a pay plan. Let me see where we got. There we go. We got us all on screen now. So if you want to activate Rundown After Dark, this week's total is $25, and we agreed that it would be $25 because last week we hit that goal. So we're starting it there. We hit $25 before. So if you guys send super chats or donations and we reach our goal, you will then activate After Dark, where we will start. Well, no, what are we going to do in the After Dark? We're going to spill some tea. We're going to talk about some behind the scenes stuff. That's when it gets NC-17, as Tabitha has said on the show before, and we'll give you a little bit of some behind the scenes tea here as well, and get real personal. But other than that, if you check out the clipboard right there, those are the things we're looking for. So any of your support that you send our way, and we appreciate that. It does activate certain things during the show. Other than that, if we don't get a donation or not, it's just going to be a regular show. The entertainment news or reviews, reactions, and the trending topics, and we got your mail, and then that'll be it. So without further ado, let's get started with the show with entertainment news. So I think I got the right graphic now. Like, I was scrambling because I didn't want to be that guy that started late again, and because one person on the panel loves to give me a hard time about it. So this would have been a pre-recorded video, but now I still have to I didn't get a chance to record it, so I'm gonna have to do it myself now. So let's get this going. So entertainment news, guys. So let's go into entertainment news. But before we get into the entertainment news, let me tell you how you can support the channel. You can hit the like button here. You can share this live stream, comment, like I said, during the show. And if you want to send super chats during the live show, we'll interrupt the show and we'll read your super chats as well. But if you can't send a super chat and you want another option, you can go to streamlabs.com/T3media/tips and send a message that way. You'll see a screen that looks a little something like this. And you can send your name, your tip, your message, and it also contributes to our clipboard and our overall goal, so we can hopefully activate the rundown after dark as I use my true voice here. So let's get into entertainment news. Joy, do you have the show? You don't have the show notes up, so I'll read the entertainment news.
We had printer difficulties.
We had printer difficulties. Our printer went and tripped our breaker.
We have too many things going.
Yeah, the titillator, the vibrator, and all that other stuff.
Yeah,
so,
I know.
Yeah, so
Those things pull some power, especially if you got a good one. Spicy back daddy.
There you go. So let's get started on the first topic of the week from entertainment news. Do I have the graphic up? Okay. From Papa Bear himself, from the John Campea Show. That's what I'll call it. We have. Did I put it in the right spot? That's what she said.
That's what he said.
Okay. John Campea Show. Since James Gunn and Peter Safran have been made the heads of DC Studios for Warner Brothers, the reception from the fan and fair weather fans have been exactly how you'd expect it. Great, as long as things were going well to their liking, and a disaster whenever the leaders made a slight decision that anyone slightly disagreed with. Before we run down the timeline, what has been everyone's overall thoughts on Warner Brothers and DC? Nixon, if you don't mind, let's start with you. What do you think? What's your overall thoughts on everything that's been going on with Warner Brothers?
I had a feeling you were going to start with me.
But of course.
And this is going to be a controversial take, being that I'm not the biggest DC fan.
So you're glad to watch it all burn?
Slightly. I mean, it's kind of usually what happens when new management takes over. Mm-hmm. You know, it just, things kind of happen. It's like how you had me watch Peacemaker, and you were like, so what did you think? And I'm like, well, it was a great show, but I don't think there's going to be a second season. And you're like, well, James Gunn, it's his show. I'm like, yeah, but I still feel like things kind of ended, and now you see what's coming to fruition now that he's in power, and I still believe that Peacemaker isn't safe too.
You'd be wrong though, but you're allowed. You're
Oh
entitled.
yeah, you told me. Yeah, because you're like, oh yeah, it's already
But
happening.
it is greenlit.
And you don't even talk like that.
Zoe, what do you think about everything so far that we've been hearing from day to day? It's been like something else, another new thing happening. What are are you tired of it?
We're all, yeah. I know we're all still disappointed that Mr. Cavill is.
Could y'all let it go? He gave us 2 weeks.
Oh.
I think it just gets frustrating.
I feel like for me,
when they haven't been as successful as they'd like to be for quite some time, and when you just scratching everything and like feeling like they're just starting all over, it's frustrating for the fans who are like, did you really need to go quite that far?
I feel like it's the growing pains because it's not that it's not unnecessary. It's just that it's happening so fast. People are like, no, slow it down. Bring Henry back. But anyway, Tabitha, I know don't say Henry Cavill. What are your overall thoughts of everything's been going on?
But that is my main thought. It doesn't come back from that. I am really sick of this. I'll be honest. I'm sick of this story already.
Then tell James Gunn to stop tweeting.
I need them to stop. I'm over it. I'm already been pissed off at DC. I'm losing the very thing that would have kept me, I'm honestly not even excited about anything DC's doing anymore because they're taking away the things that I did value. And now I just feel like I don't have anything, and it feels pointless to kind of want to get behind something right now.
That's harsh, man. Like you don't give up hope. I mean, what about the clap for Tinkerbell kind of a thing?
No, I got nothing. They took away Henry.
Well, guys, I want to do a rundown of everything, the whole timeline of what's been going on at the DCEU, formerly known as the DCEU, and now DC Studio. So if you don't mind, let's see if I can. I minimized the page. Here we go. Let me get it back. Boom. There we go. So let's do a quick rundown of everything that's been happening lately here. Why is this not showing up? The pages that I want to show up is not showing up. Let me do this one more time. Where's my clipboard? Oh, God. There we go. Jeez. So, guys, here's a little timeline of everything that's been going on in the DC EU to up from when it kind of started a couple of weeks ago to today. Starting at the beginning, the source is the John Campea Show. This is titles of shows that he did on his YouTube channel, and here's how it kind of goes. Is Dwayne Johnson responsible for Black Adam's box office failure? What do you think about that's the first one? What do you think about that? Who wants to start with that one? Who here has seen Black Adam?
I saw it. I wholeheartely, and I liked The Rock, but I thought his acting was horrible. It was bland to me. I could see where they were trying to bring humor into it and create that sort of like, snarkiness about him, but I just thought he did a really poor job of.
But is that his fault, or is that the director and the writer's fault?
I think the actor is responsible for his acting.
The actor can own, but a bad actor, yeah, and a good actor, yeah.
I don't think.
What about the writers?
I don't think that's the failure of the movie. I mean, because he wasn't the only.
And keep in mind, The Rock was also a producer.
Pierce Brosnan is always fantastic. He's.
Didn't you say his name in bed last night?
What'd you say, Tab?
Did you think it was bad?
No, Pierce Brosnan is always fantastic, but like those around him, like the Atom Smasher, that he's a new act. He hasn't done a lot of stuff, so I mean, he wasn't strong. The other girl, her part, she didn't do a bad job, but her part was weak. Like
yes, and I agree with you on her part, I thought I was really shocked because I even thought Pierce's acting and like his monologue that he did, that speech he did, was really weird. It came off as weird to me. And I didn't think that even his acting translated.
I feel
like Pierce was one of the strongest part of the movie.
But I felt like a lot of the writing, a lot of the what they want, like what they were, how they envisioned it, just wasn't. It didn't come together.
It didn't translate.
No.
Nixon, did you ever get a chance to see Black Adam?
I did not, based off of the review that you. Oops, sorry.
You gonna blame it on me? You gonna blame it on me?
No, based off the review that. I
He's like, I'm kind of blaming it on you, Chris.
No, I'm not blaming it on you. It's just that I only have so much time and so many things to watch, and so
I don't want to waste it on a movie that's got bad reviews from a source you respect and love.
Agreed, absolutely. Like, you hit the nail on the head. If you tell me,
she said she was talking before the show started. She was saying something about Unicorn Baby. I'll talk about it later. What was you saying there?
Oh my God.
I said I do not want to.
Oh, right.
That I am looking for my other.
Just Tabitha will tell you I am a liar, so I am a huge liar. So yeah.
He is a huge liar. Huge liar.
I'm just putting that out there for the public also who is watching this to not get me misconstrued. Okay? Considering I'm very single. Okay?
A $10 super chat will convince Nixon to be the third in our throuple. Anywho.
That's not a fact. That is not a fact.
I'm sorry. A $50 super chat. My bad.
A $50 super chat could get me to tell you who is the only man who could possibly get me to go straight.
I don't want to hear about Keanu Reeves again.
That's Tabitha's. I've already told you who he was, and you were like, who?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Leroy Jenkins. Anywho.
Leroy!
Okay. My bad. Stay in school. Next up on the list, we had DC looking at a full reboot after Wonder Woman 3's cancellation. You guys remember all that? Tabitha, you said you were tired of all this, and before we let it go for good, this will be the last time. Well, when something new happens, we'll cover that. But this will be the last time we go back. This will be the last time we go backwards.
It'll be the last time until next Tuesday. Before
we can heal, we got to run down. This is the rundown. Let's run down everything that happened that led us to this moment. The DC looking at a full reboot after Wonder Woman 3 is canceled. You were upset about Wonder Woman 3 being canceled, weren't you there?
Yeah, I was. Well, I mean, it was a main woman in power in the movie and behind the scenes, and so of course that's a representation I would love to have for little girls out there. And so to just completely take it away, when I really honestly felt like they gave so many other franchises way more opportunities than they ever really gave Wonder Woman. So yeah, it definitely was a disappointment to not have them anymore.
I thought so too. I thought that I was looking forward to at least. Everybody feels like a trilogies. There's been so many trilogies lately, and even like I said when we first talked about it. I mean, the first one was well received and a huge surprise to a lot of people, and then the second one was not. Whether it was because it was simultaneously put on HBO Max and that HBO Max launch that they did that year hurt them. They thought they were banking on. They thought that the theater industry was going to die, and they were banking on that year. But they banked on it, and they gambled and lost. But because the movie industry came roaring back, so having it on theaters and but at the same time they made the best decision that they thought they had to make with the information that they had because of the pandemic. But one was very well received, a huge surprise. One wasn't as well received for whatever reasons. I thought because simultaneously it was because it was poor writing on it and whatnot. And I appreciate the guts that Patty Jenkins took, but the execution of it didn't work in comparison to the first one. But I felt like you did one good, you did one not so good. You should have another chance to. Maybe the third one would have been even worse. But I feel like you've earned a chance to try to get it back. But then that opportunity got taken back. And then that drama went back and forth. It's like she quit, and she was like, "No, I didn't. Don't be putting words in my mouth to get out my." You know what I'm saying?
That's because as women, we're like, "No, don't say stuff that we didn't say."
It's like you did say you quit. And you're like, "That's not the point, Chris."
Yeah, it's unfortunate that women in the film industry constantly have to defend themselves.
Cry me a river. That never happens. Whatever.
She's like, I'm not going to let people go around and be
I am
she's
determined.
so difficult
I am
to work
determined to
with.
get my ass kicked tonight.
I'm about to say, you are not in a position to be like talking as you've surrounded yourself with women.
My
who have
inverted
opinions.
vagina gives me 100% authority over you. Plus, men created the world you live in, woman.
You know, you're only saying this stuff because I'm in remotely.
I am so safe right now. Usually there would be a.
This is the only reason you're saying this stuff right now.
This is the third instance where you are going to taste the back of my hand, sir.
See?
Anywho.
No, him. No, ma'am, no.
Yeah,
No.
fight. Yeah,
I
that's
thought you were
right.
talking about him
Yeah,
and him.
dance, puppets, dance.
I vote, Tab, that we create a studio that has like the old-fashioned Nickelodeon game shows that whipped cream fly in your face. So every time he says something, we just
Some doubles, like,
Well, there's
what
there's
would you
the. I gave you the sound effect, the boom.
you get slimed.
Yes.
Oh, whatever.
We'll make it simple. We don't even have to have a device because the couple that are constantly dropping whatever that liquid is on each other, the wife and husband, we just put it in a balloon, and all I got to do is pop the
That's
balloon.
right.
It's
Can
right
I
there.
get a?
I got this. I got this. Stop it. Stop it.
Anyway,
I second that, Joy.
That's
I
right.
Second that. I second that.
I
so
feel like he's been outvoted. He doesn't even get a say anymore.
anyway,
So if you throw in some super chats, we can fund that.
That's correct.
I mean, like I said before in the super chats, if you want to fund my demise, you want to try to, as you want to activate the what did do I have the graphic up anymore? No, I don't. If you want to try to before you activate the rundown after dark, you can there's the chart right there again, guys. Send viewer choice, whatever comment you want to write down for the $5 super chats, or if you want to, I guess with that activate the cringeworthy to make you guys get your revenge on me, kind of a thing.
It's not cringy to take things to give you what you deserve. That's not cringy.
To give me what I deserve. What?
Yeah, it's not cringy to smack you with, a pie, a whipped cream,
But
some
I'm
slime.
But I'm
We need
innocent.
a slime time tier.
When did
Slime time.
when did this list become about punishing me? It's Christmas.
It's earned. It's not punishment. It's earned.
It is earned. Absolutely.
Anyway.
Absolutely earned.
He's like, moving on.
That's not fair. That's not the point, Chris. That's how y'all sound. Anyway, let's get that. So let's finish running down this the rest of this list that the DCEU has given us. Why bring Henry Cavill back just to cancel Superman so quickly? Tabs.
It just makes me angry.
There you go. What about you, Nixon? Why bring Henry Cavill back just to cancel him again?
So I
And you guys in the chat room, you guys watching live, let us know.
wasn't his cameo filmed before they became the heads of DC.
They technically did not lie. When Henry Cavill announced that he was coming back, he did come back. He came back for that cameo. It was not a
Exactly.
lie.
Horseshit.
But we were looking forward to when James Gunn's.
All of that.
So I didn't want to touch on this, but the rumor mill is that, and I'm sorry, Tabitha, I'm sorry. I'm not coming for your mat. I'm sorry, but you're a lesbian anyway, so this is irrelevant. But the rumor mill is that Henry Cavill was let go from these projects because of his gamer bro behavior on set.
That could be the rumor mill all day, but the real reason is because Henry Cavill's Superman doesn't fit the new direction that James Gunn wants to take the DC studios in.
But his behavior was like that on The Witcher as well.
Oh.
What are we claiming his behavior is?
That his member was just so big and the other men couldn't handle it.
Ignore Chris. That he has gamer bro behavior.
His riz.
No idea what that means. You're gonna have to bring that to the like old people level.
You know, like you've never seen like the Call of Duty, all the guys talking smack with nasty attitudes because they're behind the camera.
So locker room talk.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
But,
that and
like,
just such a big
more
ego.
today's standards.
Wait, the way Beyonce talks about ego, that kind of an ego, such a big ego, like the way you say, Chris, you got such a big ego, and I'm like,
It was a
damn right.
rumor. It was a rumor, so I didn't touch
My
on
ego
that.
is not a rumor.
Not your ego. That Henry Cavill's story.
I just want to see you squirm while you think about my ego. Anywho,
I'm not squirming because of your ego. I'm squirming because of the ludicrous story with Henry Cavill and telling it to Tabitha.
Henry Cavill should not have. Nobody told Henry Cavill to put his 2 weeks notice in. I'm tired of saying that. at Netflix, that's his fault. He did that to himself. Michael Keaton's Batman movie, possibly Batman Beyond, canceled, says reports. Did anybody but me care about the Batman Beyond possibility?
No.
Wow. Everybody no? Nixon?
Wait, so
One of the things that was
sure,
canceled,
for
one of the
sure.
DCEU projects that was canceled was possibly a Batman Beyond starring Michael Keaton as old Batman.
so it's never gonna happen.
Oh no. No. I'm not. No, look, no. James Gunn and Peter Safran might have something that for the future in DC Studios, but the rumor is that the DCEU had that work. That's why they kept bringing Michael Keaton back. And since James Gunn is rebooting DCEU, that like everything else, like Henry Cavill and everything is canceled. And one of those things that was canceled was a Batman Beyond movie that was in pre-development. But that doesn't mean that he can't do it anyway. In the DC, it was never greenlit, but so it can still happen.
What are the chances that you think it's likely that he's gonna do it anyway?
Oh, I think it's great. I think the chances are great because the slate has been cleared. And we're going to talk about later on this list that there is what The Rock mentioned, a multiverse. So there, an old Batman with Michael Keaton being a Batman Beyond. It just fits so perfectly because Michael Keaton is of that age. That, next on the list was James Gunn says Superman is perhaps DC's biggest priority. Now, even though Henry Cavill isn't playing Superman anymore, James Gunn says that doesn't mean that Superman isn't he says Superman is the main number one priority of this.
It would have kept Henry if
that doesn't make any sense. And I'm glad that I got this list from the John Campea Show because here's something that John Campea says all the time. The actor is supposed to serve the character. The character is not supposed to serve the actor.
I don't care.
Oh, that's called confirmational bias. Nixon, what do you got to say, Navigator?
I feel like Superman is the biggest priority at the moment because it's the biggest mess he has to clean up for himself, James Gunn.
But well said. But does that mean Henry Cavill can only play Superman?
No.
Ooh, well, she said it with conviction that Tabitha, fight.
Oh, I just don't want to see another Superman.
That's what people said. That's what all people also said when I'm sorry, well, that's the wrong graphic. That's what people also said with when Christopher Reeves stopped playing Superman. Young actors who might be playing these actors get old and age out. Young actors come in. Not everybody likes Tom Holland, but there are a lot of people who like Tom Holland better than Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield.
Whoa! Your argument applied to Henry does not work because that man's prime. Okay?
He's still okay. I'll admit that Henry Cavill is still prime beef.
Prime.
Okay.
Probably
better. The guy built a computer on Instagram and made almost every woman, whether you're straight or lesbian, go, things. What's that old song from the 90s? Things that make you go, Yeah, he did that. And all of us nerds hate him for it. But that doesn't mean he's the only person to ever play Superman. It was going to happen eventually, no matter what.
You never asked for a logical argument. You asked what I thought. And I told you what I thought.
Jesus. You know what? You're right. And then the rumor is that Henry Cavill is looking for
Marvel.
But let's continue on with the next thing. Let's see, what did I say? James Gunn. Patty Jenkins says that she never quit Wonder Woman. Rogue Squadron may still happen. We'll forget about the Rogue. That has nothing to do with DC. But this comes to the time when Patty Jenkins said, "Hey, what the rumors are saying about me right now are not true." And that was when Patty Jenkins defended herself. And I showed you a clip from the John Campea Show where Robert Meyer Burnett said what he said about it. He said, Patty, like directors need to keep this stuff in house. And Robert Meyer Burnett said that Patty Jenkins, he later retracted. They cleaned it up afterwards. But I only showed on my TikTok, on the T3 Media TikTok, that the mess. But I didn't show you the retraction. But he said she should have just kept her mouth shut and not talked about that, which I thought was not fair, because James Gunn is praised for blobbing all over Twitter. When he's asked a question by anybody, he'll answer it. But when Patty Jenkins was like, this was said about her, it's not true, she felt like she had to defend, because if it's true, then it could affect her getting another directing job with another studio, with another project in the future. So it made sense for her to go, no, I was not being difficult, because it affects her ability to get another job in the future. Joy, what do you think?
I don't know Patty personally.
I know Patty. Patty's a dear friend of mine. Before I met Joy, Patty proposed to me, and I was like, no.
I don't know, like, personalities are different. There are people out there in the world who really don't care what anybody says about them, and they're like, I have no reason to defend myself. I know what I did or didn't do, and I'm not saying anything. But there are others, I know, like myself, I am very much, do not say
keep my name out your fucking mouth
that I didn't say. It's a very big pet peeve of mine. So if you say something and I didn't say that, I'm
exactly
100% going to come out and be like, no.
And in Patty Jenkins'
Do not say I said
situation, it would have also hurt her future projects. Like, don't put that out there when I didn't do that, because that'll change. The people that I want to work with in the future might not want to work with them anymore. So you don't say that.
And even to add on to that, you've got a female director who already has to fight the stereotypes of, if she's assertive or aggressive, then she's a bitch.
And
or
I feel that for me.
Yeah. Like, there's already all these other things that she's going to have to fight as a female in her environment that is mainly men. And now she's got someone claiming that she's difficult, which is already assumed by women being in the industry.
Aren't y'all?
For difficult. And
I mean, when we've been working together on the rundown, we talked about recently how we met and stuff, but ever since then, it's been difficult. You punch me in the face every time when you get a chance.
Oh, don't even start with that.
I have.
You stay out of this, Navigator.
I'm defending Tabitha. Tabitha, just so you know, I'm defending you, that you are not aggressive. I need to get that face to face.
Why don't you two girls stop acting so emotional right now?
You know what? You are the biggest freaking princess I have ever met, Chris.
Hey! Where did that come from?
Yeah, you're the most gossipy, emotional mess.
Just because I'm a gossipy bitch doesn't mean I don't have feelings. Anyway.
Emotional damage.
Tabitha, does he not know that Tink Tink is short for Tinkerbell?
All right, moving on. All right, moving on. Let's finish this damn rundown. Ben Affleck set to direct a DC movie. Says James Gunn, but Robert Pattinson's Batman is not going to be brought into the DCEU. Do you guys like this message? Ben Affleck is an Oscar-winning director. Him directing his Batman trilogy was set in the DCEU. Now that Batman is now permanently gone, like Superman, Henry Cavill, but he's still a great director. Has a history with Warner Brothers. He might direct another Batman in the future. If Ben Affleck directs Batman, the DC Studios Batman, that's still alive and well. What do you guys think about that? And Robert Pattinson's separate Batman is not going to be incorporated in the DC Studios. Who wants to go first on that?
Tell me you're in love with Ben Affleck without telling me you're in love with Ben Affleck.
I respect Ben Affleck because he's the first and only current actor who played Bruce Wayne / Batman who understand Bruce Wayne and Batman. He's the first and only one. Michael Keaton also, after playing him, understood Bruce Wayne and Batman, but Ben Affleck understands Bruce Wayne and Batman before becoming Batman because he was a Batman stan back in the day. That's why he was flawed. And he's an Oscar-winning director. I'm not all about Ben Affleck gets a pass because he's on my Kevin Smith list. Nixon, you know that. Stop giving me shit. Anywho, what do you think about this, babe?
I mean, I like Ben Affleck.
He's a dear friend of mine.
We go way back.
Like big crayons and big coloring books.
I mean, I don't have any problem with him directing anything. I don't, and I'm not. I like Robert Pattinson. However,
should his Batman be brought into?
No, I need a Henry Cavill.
Oh God.
Type from a
How did this become about Henry Cavill again?
No,
Tabitha, are you DMing my wife?
Henry Cavill-esque person from a Batman, and that's not Robert Pattinson.
Jesus. You know what? There's something I thought about, but and I'll bring this up. Maybe I'll make this a clip. Guys, clip this if I can bring this up. Is it me, does it feel like when Christopher Nolan did his Batman with Christian Bale, it was apparent that this was Christian Bale playing Batman. But when Robert Pattinson was announced that he was going to play Batman, people had their problems with it at first because it's like the Twilight Boy is being Batman. But when the movie came out, but when Christopher Nolan's Batman and especially The Dark Knight, you still thought Christian Bale Batman. But now that the Batman with Robert Pattinson has come out, it literally I know Robert Pattinson has his Twilight past and he is a name, but his Batman feels like they literally plucked Bruce Wayne out of the comic books and that's Bruce Wayne on the screen. I don't see. I feel like the Batman name is coming before the Robert Pattinson name, where in the past it was Christian Bale is playing Batman, but this time you don't hear the people talking about, oh, Robert Pattinson playing Batman. No, it's the Batman. As rare as it's talked about, but when it is talked about, Robert Pattinson's name doesn't come up as much. That was Batman. Am I alone on that, or am I just ranting about something that nobody else knows what the hell I'm talking about? Tabitha, did I confuse you?
No, you've explained it well, but I think where the disconnect is are we wanting this to be mainstream, or are we wanting this to be for all the comic geeks? Because if we're wanting this to be for all the comic geeks who love a comic version of Batman, or are we wanting this to be a movie that's going to hit mainstream and be successful in that amount of time?
Right.
I don't know if Robert Pattinson, in my opinion, is going to be a mainstream winner for Batman. I could definitely see where you're seeing the benefit as the character is predominant over the actor, and I get that.
I thought his Twilight past was going to be more of a distraction, but it hasn't. This time maybe the fans have learned their lessons from poo-pooing on the Heath Ledger's Joker, then Ben Affleck Batman, and they fans have finally like, you know what, let's stop acting like this. And Pattinson,
let it happen.
They like, this is exactly let's let it happen. For the first time, the geeks and gamers, those bitch ass assholes out there ain't leading the charge against people. Let the actor do his damn job.
And look, and I totally see the value in what you're saying on that. I just don't know if his portrayal of the Batman, of the more comic driven character is as successful as what, in my opinion, has been more of a mainstream movie driven storyline.
Yeah, makes sense. Next on the list was WB considers firing James Gunn. Reports. Was that real? Did any of y'all hear about that? The fans were already hashtag fire James Gunn. Really?
So I saw the hashtag, and I saw the hashtag boycott, I think, WB. But
these are the same people that wanted to bring back, release the Snyder cuts.
But when I tried to do the research and see articles correlating with that, it was research. It was nothing, nothing. It was just people angry about Superman, and it was literally one article.
Mm-hmm. What about
people
you?
Are not WP's not trying to fire him. It's not.
They literally just hired him to do what he's currently doing. The thing that the fans are mad about is the fact that he's doing it so fast. It's I didn't like any of that stuff. That's why I didn't support it with my ticket buying abilities as a fan to pay for those movies, and that's why Batman vs Superman, which should have been a $2 billion movie in its sleep, didn't make $1 billion. But now that you're firing everybody, I say this every week. The movie going fans, like for the Star Wars, they always shit on the current thing until the next thing comes out. Then the last thing that they were just shitting on a minute ago was Last Jedi is not that bad in comparison to The Rise of the Skywalker. But let's not forget, a minute ago you were just shitting on the Last Jedi. No, I wasn't. You're lying. I never said that about Heath Ledger being Joker. Yes, you did. You're lying. You're lying. Let's see. James Gunn confirms multiple Elseworld movies will take place alongside DCEU. So a multiverse. Anybody have any opinion about that? A possible multiverse? Where Henry Cavill could come back. Tabitha woke up on that one.
I mean, are we running the same concept of, the
multiverse of madness?
Yeah. I don't know.
The black Superman and the white Superman next to each other. Michael B. Jordan and Henry Cavill.
I just wish they would do something different.
Yeah.
I don't know. If they're going to make all these changes, then change the formula. Figure something else out.
Change
repetitive.
These broken wings.
You were in a sing-song mood tonight.
Anyway. What about you, Nixon? Navigator, to bring us home with this.
Multiverse, DC. I feel
they might be awakening that with the Flash movie.
Ugh.
Ezra.
I mean, they've kind of already got that with the HBO Max stuff with Doom Patrol and.
Oh yeah. Currently it's in play, but I mean with the DC Studios movies. I'm talking about the movie stuff. Don't worry about the HBO Max. Can the old Batman movies be? I mean, you're right. They are doing that right now, especially with Flash movie that's about to come out, because Michael Keaton, who is a Batman from a different DC movies Warner Brothers time, is in a movie with the current DCEU and whatnot. And I know that DCEU is going away, but they still brought them together. They found a way. And it's funny how DCEU announced that they were doing that before, and then Marvel was like, "Oh, we better get our shit out before y'all." And then Multiverse of Madness and Spider-Man was like, no. Marvel beat them to the punch, but DC had that in play. But Kevin Feige also had that stuff in plans way before. It's just a coincidence of the timing of it.
Marvel.
Anyway,
talking about. I know what I'm talking about.
Last on the list was Shazam. Zachary Levi implies he's not being recast. He is still going to be Shazam moving forward. Black Adam 2 could return in the speaking of the multiverse, what do you guys think about that?
I think he might be a little worried because he supported Henry Cavill.
True. What about you, Tabs? And you did you watch Shazam? Do you care about Zachary Levi's Shazam?
I have not watched it.
You didn't watch it? What about you? What about you, Joy? Did you watch? You watched Shazam with me?
Yeah, I mean it was.
Do you think Zachary Levi is just talking out of his ass? Is he going to be the Henry Cavill the Shazam moving forward?
I mean, I don't see a reason. I mean, with everybody being fired, I don't see a reason why you would
keep him.
But I mean, say that.
You know what? And this is a John Campea list, and that's exactly what John Campea said today. If you keep Zachary Levi as Shazam, but you fired Henry Cavill, what the H? I know you agree with that, Tabs.
Hell yeah.
That's exactly what John Campea said today. It was like, if you keep Zachary Levi as Shazam, but then why did you fire Henry Cavill? Which is why it's probably not true. He's probably just campaigning and hoping. Because, look, when The Rock was marketing this movie, he banked on his ex-wife's manager, who is also the manager of Henry Cavill. He banked on that. He likes Henry Cavill. His ex-wife, who is his manager, is also the manager of Henry Cavill. So of course he wanted to work on set and on screen with Henry Cavill. But the Shazam, the Black Adam villain is Shazam's villain, and he purposely would not market Black Adam versus Shazam. But that's the timeline. That's the order that it's supposed to go in. He fights Shazam. He is Shazam's villain. Then eventually it's Shazam versus Black Adam versus Superman. But he was trying to bypass Shazam and go straight to Superman. It should have worked, but it's not The Rock's fault. James Gunn being hired in, it was inevitable. It was all going to probably get rebooted anyway. It's not The Rock's fault. It's just bad timing. He gambled on it. If the old people who still owned Warner Brothers were still in power, The Rock's plan would have worked. But they hired James Gunn and Peter Safran to be the Kevin Feige. They have a different vision. So by coincidence, The Rock stuck his neck out there for something that it shouldn't have. It's not to say that if he would have done it with Black Adam versus Shazam that James Gunn would have changed his mind or kept them in play. No, he probably would have still rebooted it anyway. It's not The Rock's fault. It just makes The Rock look a bit stupid. It's probably why he unfollowed them on Instagram and Twitter. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about all of that on top. I know you guys are talking in the chats. Send your like, subscribe, hit your let us know your thoughts on that, and maybe we'll talk about it on an upcoming Week At Your Mail. Moving on to the next thing that real quick. Let's talk about the next thing that's happening in entertainment news, which is the following. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull this up. So Deadline, Universal Studios is in trouble suddenly, at least when it comes to Ana de Armas' absence from the 2019 Danny Boyle-directed flick Yesterday. As some may recall, viewers sued the studio because they went to see the film with the thoughts that the young actress was in it, to find out after viewing that she is not. The judge saying the following: Universal is correct that trailers involve some creative and editorial discretion, but this creativity does not outweigh the commercial nature of the trailer, wrote U.S. District Judge Stephen Wilson in December 20th ruling on the studio's mainly failed motion to dismiss the potential class action first filed back in January by Paul, Michael Rosza, and Conor Woulfe. At its core, a trailer is an advertisement designed to sell a movie by providing consumers with a preview of the movie. The federal judge went on to say in the ruling, the problem was not that she was in the trailer and the scene was later cut from the film. The plaintiff argued that to this day, she is still in the advertisement. So, guys, what do you think of the idea of a studio can be sued for false advertisement when a studio has an actor in a trailer, and then when you go to watch that movie, that actor that you went to came to see or paid to see is not in the movie anymore. They are suing Universal for this, what happened with this movie called Yesterday. And it looks like they might win. Joy, let me start with you. What do you think about this whole concept?
Stupid.
Why?
I mean,
on who? The people suing or the people being sued?
I mean, of all the things to sue for, we're just mad because your favorite person that you went to see a movie in is not there.
But you don't believe that's false advertisement?
I mean, scenes do get cut all the time. There's a million times that we watch a trailer for funny things, and then you go watch a movie, and you're like, that wasn't even in there.
And I know it, and I know it was long. It was a long read, but that was also in there. That does happen. But what they said was, to this day, the trailer still shows she's in it. It's been in the theaters. It's been released in video on demand. And to this day, she's marketed as she's in the movie, and she's not in it. That was a year. It was a year ago when the movie came out, and to this day, they still haven't fixed it. So they're still advertising that she's in the movie, and she's not. And people went to watch that movie for that one actress alone.
Again, I mean, okay, yeah, you can't get back 2 hours of your life, but there are a lot bigger things in this world to be upset and suing for than I spent $20 to go to a movie and she wasn't in it.
Right. What do you guys think about that? What do you think, Tabitha, about this whole concept?
I think this is sort of like a twofold scenario. It's do I think that a studio should be allowed to display a certain type of movie and that not be what you're getting? No, because just like in everything, there should be standards across the board. I think even bringing it down to, if you're going to advertise, certain people in the movie, they have to have a standing role that's not cut. Right. I think that, that should be pretty much standard and logical for a studio to have to do. I think it's stupid, though, that this is something that we had to bring to court when I felt like it just, maybe just correct it. And then...
Yeah, exactly. But that's that's probably what the plaintiff is saying.
It would make
but to
more
this day,
sense
the movie
me.
that movie that came out a year ago, it still hasn't been corrected.
It would make more sense to me if she herself was like, guys, take my name off. I wasn't in that movie.
No, because she did the work and she was paid and she did she doesn't have control of whether or not her scenes were cut.
No,
but
I'm
she
just
did
saying,
the work.
That would make more sense to me if she was upset that the trailer had her in it and she's not in the movie.
Yeah.
Look at it. You can look at it like that, Joy, like what you said. So if she got upset because maybe this movie was horrible, but they're using her for the trailer and they cut her out of the movie.
Yeah.
I, as an actor, would then go, I'm not even in this movie. I would love to not be associated with this movie.
Right.
Because you didn't use my part.
She's the biggest name, and I think that's probably why they kept advertising her in it.
And I'm not saying that if judges want to, I get, if you want to punish say the studio, hey, it's not okay for you to do this, that's fine. But I don't feel like people deserve some sort of monetary compensation because they saw a movie that she wasn't in. You don't deserve, I'm sorry. You want $7 back? What?
Yeah.
No.
You feel like you deserve $1 million because you wasted 2 hours of your life? No.
That's not the point, Joy.
If you want them to be punished or fined or say, hey, you guys can't do stuff, that's fine.
What about my pain and suffering?
Pain and suffering.
What about you, Nixon? What do you think about this whole thing? Would you sue?
If I were a fan of Ana de Armas, I would, because the only people who should be upset are the people who follow her, because she has a following of that of like Hailey Bieber or like a influencer. She's like a name. People know her. But the fact that the studio is still to this day utilizing her image, her to
A year after the lawsuit was launched.
After the fact, to put forth this movie and put it out there and give it a name, knowing that she's not even in this movie, that
is misleading.
That is extremely misleading, but it's only misleading to those who care. Which, that's where I agree with Tabitha. And Joy, it's stupid.
But for those who don't know, Yesterday is a movie about a person who, I forgot what the premise is, but I meant to watch it, and I'll watch it in the future. A world where a musician who was a big fan of the Beatles, who wakes up one day in a world where the Beatles never existed. And he's the only one in the world who remembers these songs. And he starts to sing these songs and gets all this fame. But Ana de Armas was filmed a scene in this movie, and they put it all in the trailer. And there was a few people who only came to watch this movie because they were followers of her. And they were like, they showed it in the trailer. It's been a year. She's still in there. They're still showing her, but she's not in the movie. Is that false advertisement? So
didn't she date your Ben Affleck?
I don't know. I'm not
did.
that far up Ben Affleck's ass.
I'm almost sure that's a fact.
Maybe she did.
Isn't that?
But now he with J-Lo. The Miss Don't Be Fooled by All My Money. I still like tacos, honey. Taco.
I love my Ben. Anything.
I love my taco flavor. What did South Park say? Taco flavor kisses for my beanie. Taco flavor kisses for my beanie. It sounds so racist when I say it.
Anything for my man. I'm Hispanic, so I can.
The most, and I grew up with Puerto Rican. So the funniest part about that episode of South Park was when they said, because you and your Mexican fans should support you, and she goes, "I'm not Mexican. I'm Puerto Rican," and the white guy goes, "Whatever." That was the best part of that episode. Anywho, what do you guys think about this lawsuit? Does it open up a floodgate? Will studios now have to be very careful of how they advertise in trailers moving forward? You don't even have the right to film a scene with an actor, advertise it, and then later the director goes, before the movie comes out officially, I cut it because it didn't fit my overall movie. That's not what this lawsuit is about. It's about the director still have the right to cut a certain scene. But if a year later you're still advertising that scene, that's kind of sus. So what do you guys think about that? And let us know what you guys think moving forward. All right, now guys, let's get into the reviews portion of the show. So for reviews. Let's see if I can. Before we get started on the reviews, I want to remind you guys, if you want to find us on social media and whatnot, you can go to our Linktree. Linktree, sponsor us, you sons of bitches. You can find on our Linktree page. You can find our YouTube page. You can tip us. You can go to our Cash App. We also have a wish list, and hey, believe it or not, T3 Medias has an IMDb page. You can find our socials on TikTok, Instagram. We have an official blog, Twitter, Letterboxd, Facebook as well. And if you can't catch the rundown live, you can also check your favorite podcast of choice, Spotify, Audible, and whatnot. So now let's get into the reviews. And what we have for the reviews is something that me and Joy were just going to talk about. I didn't have it. I thought I had it on the show notes, but maybe I don't. It's the I want that fucking burr.
He is stuck on that.
Me and Joy watched the latest episode of Yellowstone, and there was a scene where the interracial couple, Teeter and the black guy, I don't know his name, Colby, they were at the fair, and Teeter, who is the daughter of the
Michael Landon
from Little House on the Prairie, she's on Yellowstone. They go to the fair, and she sees a pink bear, and her boyfriend is like, these carnies have this stuff rigged, and she's determined. She's an alpha woman. She's like, I don't care. I want that fucking burr. I want that burr. She has a very deep Southern accent, so she says she's saying bear, but she's saying burr. I want my burr. So her boyfriend wins the bear. I made a TikTok about this. I put this on our TikTok page. I said she was so happy. What was that line she said? She said, "Get that baseball into that hole." She said, "What did she say?"
It's like after dark. She's like, "'Cause you do it every night, so I know you know how."
I know you know how to get it in the hole because you do it every night. Is what she said, and he was like, "There's kids around. Stop saying that." And then when he won the burr, he won it. She was so happy. And on TikTok, I was like, she is about to do now that he won that bear for her, she's about to do so much the nastiest things on her boyfriend and right in front of that bear.
She does say something, but you can't hear all you hear is, it's muffled and something tonight. And he repeats again, there are kids
around us. Stop saying that.
And then she says, I love my bear.
I love my burr. I love my burr. Anyway, the latest episode of Yellowstone, it was at the very end, but I was so happy that two of my favorite characters, Teeter, was able, and her boyfriend were able to have a moment. So if you guys aren't catching up to Yellowstone, watch it because it's awesome. I love Yellowstone. All right, moving on. Do we have time for the reactions, guys? I have a surprise this time for the reaction. Our usual reactions are like horror movies because I'm just trying to get pissed Tabitha off. But this time I have a horror short film, horror comedy.
There's no such thing.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe it.
Anyway, so we're gonna react to Finley. So guys, we're about to react to Finley, which is
TW. He's a dummy.
Alexandra.
Oh, I don't like dogs.
Alexandra. Here is the synopsis for Finley. Alexandra, her boyfriend Chris, and her friend Jennifer are 3 college students who move in together after finding the tutorial ventriloquist dummy. They learn to coexist with it as it tries unsuccessfully to off them one by one. Humiliated by his lack of powers and the killer doll's apartment, Finley exiles himself back into the attic crate when violent intruders target the house. All right, I don't want to spoil too much of it. So we are about to do a reaction to Finley. Tabs, are you excited?
No.
Sounds like Finley from the L Word.
No.
I never watched the L Word.
Ventriloquists, dummies are creepy, so.
Nixon was talking about that. Like Tabitha and Joy will not be happy because
I asked if you would be okay, both of you, with this, and he was like, "What did you say?"
I said, "I'm the fucking man. I choose. I pay the cost to be the boss."
He actually did. He said something less. He said something else, but you know
I paid the cost to be the boss.
Eso sí que es. It is what it is.
Mira, yo sé que no me estás hablando como si me conoces, ¿ok? Anyway, so let's watch Finley. Let me see if I can get my I learned that a long time ago. Yo sé que no me estás hablando como si me conoces. Because you don't know me.
Oh crap, why is my phone already dying?
Your phone's dying? Good. Anywho.
Yeah, and I think I just had a tree fall outside of my house.
I'm hearing the wind blow over here too, so let's get...
I'll say, Jasmine, I've been looking at my phone because my daughter texted and she's like, our power just went out.
Oh,
yeah,
Jesus.
I'm like a little afraid of what it might have destroyed because I heard it hit right outside of my wall.
Oh, my Lanta. I was going to say that's a future Tabitha problem, but that sounds like a...
Yeah.
That's a current Tabitha problem.
Current
All right.
Tabitha problem.
Let me see if I can get Finley up and going right now on the show. Good. No, the good. The advertisements aren't.
Yep, it.
What the heck is going on?
The heck?
You don't know.
Can I move me? I can. Hell yeah.
Can you guys hear it?
A little bit, yeah.
This is disgusting. There's dust everywhere.
Can you hear what they're saying over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's bitching about dust.
And they found Beanie Babies.
Yeah.
Guys, this one's nailed shut. Finley. I don't like it. Let's just put it back.
What are you talking about, baby? He's awesome.
Let me know if it's too loud.
Hey, Finley, would you like to tell us a joke?
What's brown and sticky? I can see your mouth moving, Chris.
Party pooper.
Phew, Chris.
What's brown and sticky? It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Put the doll down. I need your help in packing downstairs.
Jen, you come?
Yeah, coming.
Jen.
Chris.
Hmm? Oh, are they calling me? Or are they calling they calling the Chris of the show? I'm like, what?
Probably just the wind. Get in the room.
It's not the wind.
What's wrong?
Girls, come on, open up. May I present our little menace?
That's why you need a strong man to handle things, ladies.
Ugh. Don't worry
Good
about
God.
Have fun breaking in the new house.
strong man, you need someone dumb enough to investigate.
The Fallout Boy is what you're saying.
Hey, I liked them.
My attic votes like that in my house. I still got to go up there to cover the pipes for this damn winter.
Yeah.
Hey, Joy, you want to cover the pipes?
Oh, God.
No one paid for that. No one paid for that. Keep it to yourself.
No super chats have been sanctioned to see that.
Spicy bath daddy.
Ugh.
Apparently, I'm not the only one who has been traumatized.
I'm next to it, okay? Like, I'm in the same room.
Yeah, that's right. Cook my breakfast.
Well, that's your partner right there.
Look at the way he's looking. Yo, turn his face.
Oh, that's Chris for sure.
Really don't know what you're talking about. I didn't touch it. But I gotta go. I'll be back around too. Bye, babe. Bye, Jeff. Bye, Phil.
Oh, so how'd your date go with Greg? I didn't go. Oh, why not? He was my favorite. I thought he was a Scorpio. What the? Boy. I think I'm gonna do some laundry. Do you need anything washed? No, I'm gonna take a bath. Thanks, though.
What is that look on your face, Tabs?
What's with the random pulling out the knife and toaster?
They got to
Like,
set
they
up
finished breakfast. Why are they toasting?
foreshadowing.
Yeah, but why did she move the toaster?
Maybe she's done with them, and she's appropriately placing them conveniently enough for Finley to get them.
Foreshadowing.
But it's like she picked it up off the floor.
I want to know what's with the melon baller.
I want to know if she's going to get
Am I
nude.
the only one who caught that?
I did not catch the melon baller.
That's me being bougie.
Yeah, I was too stuck on why was there a toaster.
They're not even eating fruit. Like, what was that?
Oh, what's
shot?
that? What's that?
Excuse me? He's tall suddenly.
That's a 5-year-old.
Come on, Alex.
Oh damn, he's fast.
Jennifer?
He got kicked in the face.
Oh, now why is damn toaster?
Her man washes with Axe body wash.
It's not plugged in.
Toasters typically have very short cords.
Chris, get home now.
Chris?
Get out of the damn bath.
Yeah, baby. How can I help you?
Ew.
You little.
Chris, your hobby has become a problem.
You need a little Chris awareness there.
Finley?
Was that a baseball bat?
Yep.
I don't like the way Chris looks at Finley.
Yeah. Is he under the bed? Is he there? Is he here? That's a nice house. He's gonna hit him in the shin. He missed! He missed!
So stupid.
3 months later, he missed. How did he miss?
Why would you stay there for 3 months after all of this?
Because he sucks.
No.
No. No rat
Bad
poison.
murderer.
Is he just
Bad.
representing all 5-year-olds at this point?
No, Chris little shit's trying to put rat poison in the food again.
His little shit.
Spray him like a cat.
Yes. This is stupid.
This is the part I think I've seen on TikTok a lot.
Are you done now? When are you gonna give up?
He likes the cat.
I was
Such a
genuinely-
lame Chucky.
I was gonna say this is me and my cat every morning. I'm sure he's trying to kill me, but unsuccessfully.
Well, this is pretty much like what it's like to have children, so.
Are you kidding me? What'd you break this time, you little shit? You're so dead.
Oh, I've got to go. I have a prop even.
Oh, Michael Myers! Freddy Krueger.
I'm missing.
He's so offended.
Come on. Happy birthday to you.
He sprays himself in the face.
Oh my god.
What is that? Is that a gun?
It looks like one of those like arrow,
Arrow
not a
rifles?
bow and arrow, but like dart, like a arrow gun or something.
God, he finally did it!
He's like, yes,
Too good for your bucks? I defended you. This is 100% purity. Oh, yes, sir. You're sleeping outside tonight.
Not the cat.
Oh, yeah? You're going to take the blame for this? Oh, really? Smell it. Smell it.
Oh,
Smell it. Can't you tell no one wants you here? Why don't you just go back to the attic and stay there, worthless dummy?
This cat his only
That
friend?
looks like my cat.
Is the cat his only
Has the
friend?
same- My kitten has the same markings.
Can you even have sex in that house?
Turn them into firewood. Hey, girls, did you?
What? Did someone break into the house?
I don't know.
Now it looks like Finley has to be a hero.
I said get!
Not the cat.
Nah, we not here for them, man. Enjoy the perks. No, man, let's get some shit and go. Enjoy your life. Have a good time. I think I'll take this one. Get up. Go, cut it out. Mind your own business.
It's time to be a hero.
Are you spoiling it, sir?
I've never seen this.
Never seen it. Oh. You're a faulty fuse.
Now, go.
Mom.
Tabs your chimes.
Yeah.
He was right there.
Are those soot sprouts?
This is when Finley successfully get.
All his little booby traps are working.
They're working now.
For the bumbling crooks.
Wait, they still didn't work?
Well, he fell on the nails.
Yeah.
Oh, they're marbles. I saw what I wanted to see.
He's got his knife. He's like, find me. Really, dude.
Look at our navigator. She can't handle it. Ooh. Finley, no. Finley, yes.
Perfect timing. I need to grab my charger. One sec.
one down. Tabitha's just trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
It's a comedy.
It's something.
Thanks for this.
For everybody watching live, hit the like button. Hit the likes. Get the likes up.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That includes everybody on the panel.
Yeah, I know. Where is... Don't want to move my phone. Where's the light?
Tabitha is so confused. Like, why are we watching this? I said I was going to give you a comedy next time.
Yeah, I would like something that's not in the genre of scary or horror.
We have to wean.
Okay.
You can't go cold turkey. We have
me,
to
like-
wean you.
Give me like a rom-com or something. Like, jeez Louise.
Like fuck Drew Barrymore.
And I love that I was worried about Joy and Tabitha with the doll, and then was not prepared for nails in the foot.
Yeah.
You didn't want to go Home Alone. You didn't want to go Home Alone style.
I was not ready.
I'm good as long as we don't hurt the cat.
That cat's fucking dead.
I know, I hate it when they hurt animals.
Oh yes,
Fuck that
and
cat.
that was a cute. That cat was so
He
well
was great.
dressed.
He
Man.
was.
Kidding me?
Fuck that
Wearing a
cat.
tuxedo.
Little tuxedo man.
Mm-hmm. Do not hurt a well-dressed man.
Oh shit! What is Finley doing? Why was Finley unsuccessful with his roommate? Maybe he didn't want to kill
Or is he
them.
going to plug it in now?
Now he's gonna get the toaster on.
He's
there.
learning from all his mistakes.
As I'll say, he's grown.
What was that on Lord of Silence of the Lamb? Red Dragon. He is evolving. Finley, no. Finley, yes. Look at him. Hi, I'm Finley. Want to play? Damn, y'all broke into the wrong house. This part is scary. This part is creepy. I'll give them that. They did a good job on this part. Wait, are they celebrating Christmas now?
Yeah.
Thank you for
so it's relevant because
thank you for saving our lives, Finley.
Now he's a part of the family.
Thank you for murdering those four strangers. Here's some eggnog.
Yeah.
Poison,
Oh,
rat.
my-
Did he put the rat poison in that eggnog?
Maybe.
Just a pinch? Why? What's wrong with it?
Takes
I wouldn't drink shit from that doll.
He pissed in it?
Yep, he's got him. He poisoned them all.
Well, it tasted fine earlier. Finley, how's yours?
He's still trying to kill them? Oh God. Oh, what? So, Tabitha, what you? That was not a horror. It was a horror comedy. What was your reaction to it?
I mean, I wouldn't choose to watch it.
You want me to make better choices for what you should react to?
Yeah, I would not choose to watch it. I mean, there were some funny parts. Like I liked when the
In the car?
puppet like ran up and she like kicked him. I was not expecting that. That was great. Loved that moment.
She
But
yeeted him.
I do like the setup of, the failed attempts, then the robbers come.
Yeah.
He
What-
gets them finally, but then he ends up killing them at the end is the suggested scenario. So I liked that. I like the setup. I would not choose to watch that.
How did you feel about it, Nix?
So I personally have a love for dummies. I secretly have always wanted to be a ventriloquist.
Ooh.
So, yeah, I mean, you got a taste of one of my secret talents earlier when
The
how
upside down pineapple?
I'm not gonna even go. No,
It's like, I'm not going to justify.
Tabitha's like, what?
no, it's because it's because I sing, and so
Oh, right.
yeah, so
I
like,
remember
I wanted
now.
to do like ventriloquism goes off with that.
Oh,
and,
that talent, not the other thing I was talking about.
You don't even know my other talents. I have never even gone there with you. Anyway, but
I would hope not, as you're gay.
exactly. Ma'am, I haven't even told you I've gone there with you. So
But I thought it was pretty funny. I thought Finley was pretty funny.
I thought it was really funny that he was extremely unsuccessful, and then I just was taken aback to how gory it got. Like, that just caught me off guard. I was just like, no. However, I do have a little ventriloquist trick that I can do, but I might do that later. If anybody sends,
That should be on the list.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's it.
I know how to sing with my mouth closed.
Yeah. Nobody has contributed to the rundown to activate anything. So we're not. It looks like we're not heading towards an after dark tonight. But so let's finish off the show so we can get everybody out of here.
I really got to go check on that tree that fell.
Oh, I know. I mean, if you need to check out early, that's fine. If you want to let
I'm
people,
gonna have to check out early, guys, because I can like hear it moving on my wall.
Oh
It's not
God,
supposed to be there.
So Tabitha,
no, you're
if people
perfect. Yeah,
if people want
that's
to
fine.
reach out to you, where can they find you online?
You can find me on Instagram at tabitha.jordan.18, and then you can find me on TikTok at Let's Have Fun 012.
All right, so that's Tabitha. Yeah, go see what that tree was doing.
Yeah.
We're in
I'll
Houston.
send you pictures if it's bad.
Yeah, send me pictures.
Be safe.
All right,
Bye.
be
Bye.
safe, Tabs. All right, guys. Let's finish the show off with the next the next topic of not the next topic where the show normally is supposed to go, which is trending topics. What did I have set for trending topics?
I never saw the thing, so I don't know.
Hold on, I'm scrolling down. It's taking a second.
For trending topics, there was a TikTok video.
Yeah, Kevo Box.
There was a TikTok video that I want you guys to check out.
Oh, I see it here. I have the link.
So,
I'll check that out. Hold on 1 second. So for trending topics, which is a freebie on the rundown list. So guys, if you want us to do the other things on the checklist, you have to send super chats for that. But trending topics and why is that trending are free, are the two freebies that we have on the list. So we're on the why is that trending portion of the show. So for the why is that trending portion of the show, we have, let me find, So for the Why Is That Trending portion of the show, we have at Kivox took an assist from under.the.graveyard called Worst Two Words You Can Tell a Father, a TikTok video. And I'm about to show you that right now. So here it is. Let me play it.
You get back here.
Oh. Here we
So, my 14-year-old daughter just said the two words that no redneck father from Mississippi ever wants to fucking hear. Go ahead, tell her. I'm gay. Gay?
Oh, God.
I don't give a fuck if you're gay. The other two. Exactly. I'll be damned if I'm raising my hey, shit. So that got you, huh? Tabitha. Not Tabitha. That got you. Nixon. Go ahead, tell him.
Let me see.
Wait, what?
Gay.
I said that got you, not right, Nixon.
I can't hear
Exactly.
you. I can't hear you over the video.
That got you. You said that the two words when she said I'm gay, but you were like, she's like, no, I don't care if you're gay.
Yeah, the Roll Tide.
Roll
like,
Tide.
God damn, oh shit. Yeah, that got me.
Yep.
Because it was specifically from Mississippi.
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
that got me good.
Yeah. I thought that was a good video to do a Why Is That Trending? Yeah, it's currently trending. It was at 2.5 million views when I last checked it out. But yeah, and I like seeing stuff like that because it breaks a lot of stereotypes. Like a Southern father, she's like, I'm gay. He's like, I don't give a damn that you're gay, but you better not celebrate Roll Tide. What do you think about that, Joy?
Yeah.
Nice twist.
It was.
Steering you wrong, you thought.
Yeah, I don't care that you're gay, but you better not say Roll Tide.
Yeah, I feel like
it got
that's
you,
what my
not
mom,
right, Nix?
Yeah, I feel like that's how my mom would have been. Like, you know, like, Nix, I don't care that you're gay, but never root for the Raiders.
What's wrong with the Raiders?
Around here, it's the Cowboys.
Right?
Never
Joy?
talk about those cowgirls.
Excuse me, cowgirls. I'm trying to check. Are you still them boy?
Even though my Texans suck really bad right now, and have sucked
Chris
really
and
bad.
I have been going back and forth because he calls my Chargers the spoiler alerts.
What's wrong with that?
Oh no, I'm here for it. I mean, we're in the wild card as long as we win on Monday.
Well, I'm trying to fix your visual.
Now that Tabitha's not topping.
No, exactly. Yeah, it shifts everything around. All right. So let's now let's move on to the next segment, which is We Got Your Mail. Now, guys, if you whenever we get questions, comments, or concerns on the show, so we're going to check out the We Got Your Mail portion of the show. The first We Got Your Mail question that came in from, let's see if I can, it's not working. Uh-oh. Let me try it again.
You got it? I have it. Okay.
I'm trying to make sure it comes on the screen. Came from Sinclair the Woulfe 4 days ago. It says, what we were talking about earlier, Black Adam versus Superman, or a Black Adam and Superman team up would have been amazing. I understand why The Rock would be frustrated when The Rock had to make his statements and everything. Yeah, I mean, Black Adam versus Superman would have been amazing. But the problem is, if everything was still going to be in the DCEU, it should have been Black Adam versus Shazam. Black Adam is a Shazam villain. But the problem is The Rock was putting his personal situations with his wife being his manager and The Rock being Henry Cavill's manager, and Henry Cavill, who happens to be Superman, trying to make that happen so fast. But he should have stuck with the Shazam Black Adam timeline. but he was trying to go too fast into the future. But I'm not a part of that. The Rock is the reason why James Gunn canceled everything. But what this says from Sinclair, the Woulfe, Black Adam versus Superman, or Black Adam and Superman team up would have been amazing. But I understand why the Rock was frustrated. Babe, what do you think about that?
I mean, I think it would have been amazing, but
You bit off more than he could. You went too fast.
I think people are just gonna have to let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Nixon? What do you think about the whole thing? Let me fix your screen here.
Yeah, I agree with you how it would have made more sense to be Black Adam Shazam because he's a villain. I mean, I feel like eventually the arc could have gotten there, but I feel like DC just may be going in a different direction. Who knows?
Yeah.
It's just too much to speculate on right now.
True that. All right, and then moving on to the second part of the, let me make sure the lower third for the We Got Your Mail portion of the show. Where am I at? The second portion of it would have been, here we go. From T-Bird87, hopefully The Rock dips on DC and goes to Marvel. We say hopefully The Rock dips on DC and goes to
Marvel.
DC is trash and has been for over a decade trying to play catch up with Marvel. I don't agree with that. I mean, like they could have tried to play catch up with Marvel, but they started off with their Justice League. And they did the best that they could because Marvel had set a standard that they didn't know that the typical theater movie-going audience would have gravitated towards. And then DC and the whole DC versus Marvel thing. Yeah, okay. So Marvel started with their single character, individual characters and made their own solo movies till when they went to their team up. DC decided to start with the team up and then spread out and whatnot. Do it the reverse. That's exactly what fans said they should have did. And then when it didn't work out, whether it was because the writers of those movies didn't do a good job, the directors didn't do a good job, and people didn't support it, or because fans said that's what they should have did, and then after they did it, they didn't support it, whatever. But they started with their team up movie, and then they did their solo movies after the team up movie. Fans said that's what DC should have did, but they didn't support it. So I don't agree with them all together, T-Bird. But hopefully The Rock dips DC and goes to Marvel. Because The Rock is a huge marketing person, he dissed Marvel to promote Black Adam. Now that Black Adam hasn't worked, okay, could he go to Marvel? I don't know what Marvel character he could play, but do you want to see The Rock go to Marvel, babe?
I mean, he's kind of everywhere, so I don't.
It doesn't really matter. What about you, Nixon?
I don't know that it's necessary.
Do you think what about you, Nixon? Do you think The Rock should go to Marvel?
I mean, I don't necessarily think he should go to Marvel, but piggybacking on what Joy said, he is everywhere, so it's not like he wouldn't fit in Marvel.
Mm-hmm. All right. And then the last question for the We Got Your Mail segment comes from Eric Johnson. It means Black Adam is a box office flop. Rock is just mad because he thought it would break records and it didn't. So now he knows that Marvel runs the cinematic universe. Do you agree with this, Nix?
A little bit. I mean, I still believe that DC and Marvel are two different entities in how the movies come out, in how everything is ran. I understand that they're compared because, DC versus Marvel. Just given everything that's being said about Black Adam, I do feel like it's a flop. And usually The Rock is used to being a part of well-received vehicles. So
he was franchise Viagra.
She's like, sorry, not sorry.
exactly. Yeah. And so wait a minute. You mean my first superhero movie didn't take off?
Yeah. Exactly.
But I'm The Rock.
Yeah, and he gambled on it. He advertised hard for it, but it didn't work out the way he thought it was because Black Adam 2 was officially canceled.
We see him do a lot more comedic, tough guy comedic stuff. Uses muscles, but in a comedic way.
Yeah.
And this wasn't really the comedic vehicle. It's not a Peacemaker. It's not a movie where you get to be silly.
Black Adam was not as well written as the other superhero movies that we're used to now in the standards that for superhero movies. Superhero movies are not a joke anymore. They have good writers, good actors. They are winning Oscars. And Black Adam was written as if it was written back for a comic book movie that was written for the 90s. He knows that now. We know that now. That's just, it is what it is. He gambled and he lost. Does it mean that he can now jump ship to Marvel? He could if Kevin Feige has something that fits for something in the future, because Kevin Feige is known for being on a 5 to 10 year timeline. You're not going to interrupt that timeline.
Yeah.
So, but he gambled and he lost. But I feel like The Rock has to succeed in a non-superhero movie first, and then we'll see if there's a place for him in Marvel. But ultimately, but lately, I know we did our timeline with the James Gunn and The Rock. Lately, what wasn't on that rundown list was that James Gunn and The Rock are okay. They're fine. They're complimenting each other in public as well, at least. So we'll see what happens. I still feel like there's a place for The Rock in DC in the future, in DC studios. That was the last question we had for the rundown for We Got Your Mail. We didn't activate anything for.
Well, it's the holidays.
For the
People are
run.
busy
No, yeah,
doing stuff.
yeah. It's not. I'm not saying that that's bad for the show. Typically, all YouTube channels, whether you have 1 million subscribers or if you're trying to reach your 10,000 subscriber goal, we were trying to reach 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. That's always was my goal. That was my goal last year. Now it's for this year, and it might not look like we might make it, but it might only be because of the shorts. YouTube shorts, they do things like so check. So if you're I call those empty calorie subscribers. They're not really subscribing for our live show. They're subscribing for the shorts, but maybe they might translate into loyal subscribers in the future. So the goal is 10,000 subscribers before we hit 2023. We might make it, we might not. When we do hit 10,000 subscribers, the Navigator and I, we're working on we're trying to think of a giveaway to our audience for the 10,000 subscribers. We'll work on that as well. That's always been our channel's goal. When we reach 10,000 subscribers, we're going to do a giveaway on that. But from this day forward, when the new year hits, whenever you subscribe and support the channel and send donations, and we hit our goals, you will activate the talking to the rundown after dark. You'll activate other games and things like that as well. When we reach certain milestones, it will increase. So thank you guys in the past who have donated, who have subscribed to the channel, and who have donated financially through super chats or whatnot. It does help us out tremendously. So we look forward to continue giving you more content. And if you don't mind, if you want to help us out, it does help. The like button, commenting, and all that stuff, all of it helps, not just donations. We understand that not everybody can do a super chat, but if you hit the like button, that is free. It does help us out. Tabitha already said her goodbye, so we thank Tabitha for joining us remotely through the rundown. We hope that tree didn't hit anything significant. Joy, if you thanks baby for helping me out again. If people want to reach out to you online, where can they find you on
TikTok? It's just Joy, and Instagram it's Scrub Caps and More by Joy. Or Scrub Hats and More by Joy.
Before we sign off, was there anything in the chats? The free
Not
chats?
really.
That,
Mostly tonight was just a few comments. There was
Okay.
no questions
no
or
real
anything.
major things. Nixon, our navigator, the Duchess of Dykes. Where can people find you online?
On TikTok, I am NixonLove08.
Where you can
Please
find her
follow.
temptress of thirst traps.
Yes.
Triple T.
You can find me recently posting thirst traps to gain my 1K to go live on TikTok. And on Instagram, I am Nixon.Targaryen.
Awesome. Outstanding. So, guys, once again, appreciate you guys for watching another episode of The Rundown. We appreciate you guys. Next week, we were supposed to do our full spoilers talk of Avatar. But we've pushed that to next week after Christmas, because Tabitha hasn't watched it. Nixon, have you watched it?
I started watching it because it's only available in 3D to me, but I have my ways, so I
Right.
started watching.
We won't promote those ways.
No, we will not.
But so once everybody has on the panel has watched it, so it should be me, Nixon, Tabitha, Joy, and Giovanni will be making his return as well. So since Giovanni wasn't able to come through today, and Tabitha pulled out as well, and me being the king of pulling out, ask Joy, we decided to push the Avatar spoilers review to next week. Also, and I don't know if I'm gonna put that on the same show, but I might have them separated on two different shows back to back. So we're gonna have the 2022 movie, our rundown of the best of the year, with the comedies, all comic book movies, actions, all of it. We're gonna run down that as well. So look out for that as well. So guys, if you want to reach out to me, I'm Chris Fagan. You can reach out to me at Chris W. Fagan. On Instagram or TikTok as well, or at T3 Medias. You can reach out to me on that. Have a happy, guys. I appreciate you guys for subscribing, for donating and supporting our channel as well as we head into the Christmas year. Have a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. If we don't see you again, don't forget to check us out next week. We should all be in the panel as well. If it's not as cold, the winter doesn't hit you. And until next time, guys, peace.
Guys, that's the end of this episode of The Rundown. Remember to like this video, become a subscriber, and share. This really does help us out. And click here or here. Thanks for watching.